This was what I did with my life today as a dry cleaner mom of two from 12 minutes past 11 a.m. to 2:47 p.m. First, I woke up and set my camera and went back to go and pretend as if I was sleeping. I pretended to be waking up and stretching up before saying my morning prayer. I actually woke up by this time because I slept by 9 minutes past 4 a.m. this morning because I'll be ironing all through the midnight. By the grace of God, my niece has already betted and be feeding the kids at this point. I quickly rushed out to go and select out my baby's clothes from her uncovered and potted water in the machine. Rinsed out the clothes with a clean water before importing it into the machine to be washed. Rinsed out the remaining clothes and set aside while I proceeded to the parlor to clear the clothes I ironed in the midnight from the table. As I was exporting the water jug, I noticed that the iron is still very hot from the previous ironing. I quickly filled the jug with water imported in the iron and on the iron, where I proceeded to go and pack the clothes hanging outside. I took the one that I've already dried inside, while I pack up the one that I've not dried and go and hang under the sun. I came inside, cleared the table, drink some water while I proceeded ironing. Before I could finish ironing the knicker, the washing machine had stopped, so I exported the clothes, imported another one, extra detergent and water, and covered to continue washing. At this point, my girl is almost done having her breakfast. So she's going to take charge of exporting the clothes from the washing machine while I continue working. Some minutes into the ironing, I heard my girl screaming. When I carried her, she told me that this table has broken her hand. The thing that delayed my work the most is looking after the kids while working. Just before you know it, I heard my girl screaming, only to find her hanging on this bike. This was literally like how many times she have tried to injure herself. And before I blinked my eyes, she have already disappeared again. My baby's clothes are done washing. I went and reported our My girl was already helping with the races while I continued with my ironing. At this point, the last clothes are done washing. I went and reported the last ironing clothes. This particular shirt, I discovered it has a very visible stain. I have to put it aside for rewashing. Together with the one I discovered, it has an extra stain early this morning. I'm done ironing the clothes I brought inside earlier. I have to check up on the one that I hung on the sun earlier, and all of them have dried except for one sweater. I discovered this particular sweater have not also dried very well, so I have to turn the faces and go and put it back under the sun. I came back inside and continued with my ironing. I finished the ironing by 12:38 p.m. Picked up the clothes that needed to be rewashed and proceeded to the bedroom. I put some clothes in the spinner. This time around, Cora have injured herself to the point she was bleeding, so I have to suck off the blood with my mouth. I quickly washed out the two whites while I used the water to wash out this customer clothes since the water is still very clean. Since the water is still foaming, I use it to wash inside my toilet. I exported my baby's clothes from the spinner while I imported the customer clothes in the spinner. As the clothes were spinning, I quickly washed my bedroom. Before I could finish washing the bedroom, the clothes were done spinning. I imported my children's clothes to be spinning. While I proceeded to go and brush my mouth, but fortunately, before I finished brushing my mouth, the NEPA had ceased. So I couldn't spin the two whites that I rewashed. I quickly drained the water in the machine, rinsed, clean, and covered. When I imported hypo in my bathing water, betted and dressed up. Before I could get outside, I saw that Samana Azikora has already scattered my clip. But the good thing is that my girl is not hanging the whole clothes. I gave her money to go and buy bread for me. While I hang the two whites I rewashed. Went inside and packed the clothes I ironed inside nylon. Finished arranging them by 46 minutes past 1 p.m. I went to the kitchen to prepare my breakfast, which is 3-in-1 Milo and milk. I was eating my children's biscuit and waiting for my girl to bring bread for me, only for her to come back and tell me she not see bread anywhere. I had to use 2 pieces of my children's biscuit and drink the tea like that. Before the food could digest, a customer called me to come outside and come and pick up clothes from him. Am I the only dry cleaner that have never stayed a day without receiving clothes? Even on Sunday like this, my customers will always find me to my house. The thing they always tire me sometimes, I swear. I finished registering clothes by 2:35. I was supposed to make my girl's hair now, but I was so tired, so I climbed bed by 2:37. Some minutes into editing my video, Daddy called